Welcome everybody live to the Brevard Sports Network. I'm Jackson Robb. Alongside me tonight here from Rockledge High School is Caleb Brown. And Caleb, for many people it may just be a regular Wednesday night. For us, it's boys basketball heaven. We got Palm Bay and Holy Trinity, and right here, it's rivalry game between the Cocoa Tigers and the Rockledge Raiders. And I don't care what sport it is, this one's a rivalry no matter what, and should have a good one on tap regardless of record. And it's always a good one. Rockledge Cocoa, and we'll get it underway here in 3 minutes. But for now, we'll get the preview going for this game. Now, Rockledge comes in at 10-5 in the second season. Coach Colin Kearns is 34-8 overall. Last year they went 21-4. Cocoa may be 3-6 on that schedule, but they're getting all their players on the floor now, and they're starting to pick up wins left and right. Led by head coach Fuzzy Jones. Rockledge has lost 3 of their last 5, though, and that's out of 5 losses overall. And they're looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. Those 3 losses of their last 5 have come to No.8 St. Thomas, No.42 Holy Trinity, and an overtime buzzer beater, and then the 23rd ranked Providence School from Jacksonville. Rockledge outscores their opponents by an average of 8 points. 66-58 is their average for and against. They shoot 48% from the field, 33 from 3, 73 from the line. Their leader with 25 points a game, 6 rebounds is Ryan Blount. Since 2006, if you look at this exact rivalry game, Cocoa leads the series since 2006, 25-16. But Rockledge has won 4 in a row and 13 of the last 16, including a 13-point win early last season. And they're looking for 5 in a row tonight in this game. And for Cocoa, they're led by 5 players, averaging 7 or more points a game, with junior Traven Graves leading the team with 14 points a game, with junior Damian Bryant checking in with 9 points a game, while Corey Peterson averages 8. Sophomore Dante Williams averages 7, and he leads the team with 6 rebounds a game, whereas freshman Antonio Adderley is knocking down 7 points a game.
You know, as you said there in the open, it doesn't matter the record. This game is always hype, and regardless of sport, I don't care whether it's baseball, softball, track, basketball, bowling, the rivalry's always heated. And you know what? You always get up for Cocoa Rockledge. Being an alumni of Rockledge, this is awesome. It's always you always make plans to go see. If you can't get in to Rockledge tonight, you can watch it live here on Brevard Sports Network Facebook and YouTube page. So there is not a single reason you should be able to miss this game. And I'll tell you what, another cool thing for myself, someone that I actually went to school with is an assistant coach for Rockledge basketball player Sid Farrell. So it is awesome to see alumni coming back and helping Coach Kearns out with the program. And honestly, I can't wait to get this one started. A minute left. Coming up, we're going to have the national anthem. So we're going to mute the mics. There's nothing wrong with anyone's devices. We're muting the mics for the national anthem. When we come back, Jackson Robb and myself will bring you Rockledge Cocoa right here on the Brevard Sports Network.
And we welcome you back here, and we'll let you run down the starting lineups here for Rockledge. Number 0, Jaden Orem. Number 2 is Ethan Alexander. Number 4, starter Terrence Shannon. Number 5 is Kiori Jordan Thomas. At number 10, Isaiah Johnson. Number 11, Tyler Whitson. Number 12, and the next starter, Ryan Blount. Their leading scorer, number 15. Next up is Brady Kearns. Number 21, CJ Kearns, the Navy commit. At number 23, Conlon Oakley. Number 24, Tayshawn Mallard. Number 32 is Mark Christian. And number 33 is Nick Turner, again led by head coach Colin Kearns. And well, we told you about one of those starters, number 32, Mark Christian. Well, Mark played for Cocoa the last 2 seasons. Now is a starter here at Rockledge. His dad, also Mark Christian, is in the Rockledge Sports Hall of Fame class of 2023 for basketball. So he has come over to Rockledge this season and become a big starter for the Raiders, averaging 5 and 5 with 4 blocks per game. So just a little tidbit there in this rivalry.
So Mark Christian's father was a player, I believe in the 90s. And there are legends and people tell stories of how Rockledge and Cocoa, people used to be hanging from the rafters to get into this game.
And I'll run down the Cocoa roster at the first break, but we have tip-off, and it's won by Rockledge. And we're underway. Rivalry night here from Rockledge High. Taking it up is Terrence Shannon for the Raiders. Quick move inside. That is CJ Kearns, the Navy commit. Pass to Christian, back outside is number 5. Kiori Jordan Thomas starting tonight. Terrence Shannon driving right through the lane, through the entirety of the defense, and that's swatted away. And we're going to get a foul here at the end of it. And that was a late whistle, I think, on the shot and the drive by Shannon. And there will be 2 shots to come now. Or no, it was not a late whistle. That was after the shot. Quick pass inside to Blount. And straight in for the bucket is Ryan Blount to get things started. 2-0 Rockledge on a quick play under the basket for the Raiders. They're going to run the press. Steal by Shannon. Pass to Blount. And Blount with 4 already. Back-to-back buckets made, and it's 4-0.
Shannon is one of those exciting players. Keep your eye on him. And we've been hearing a lot of good things about Blount.
Good drive, batted away by Rockledge defense. Going up over 3. A lot of contact, no foul. That's going to be a hard foul. I believe coming on Cocoa here. Yeah, it's a hard foul coming on Romeo Johnson.
I believe that was CJ Kearns, the one taking that foul. You got to try to get physical with him. Again, like I said, the Navy commit, that kid is hard. He's chiseled. You've got to try to get physical with him.
And Antonio Adderley will check in for Johnson following the foul. The freshman averaging 7 a game for the Tigers. Moving it up across half court. Kiori Jordan Thomas, that ball batted up in the air. Not stolen as Kearns corrals it. He rips it away, but they get the whistle on the tie-up before he gets free. And that'll go Coco's ball, so that's a turnover. 4-0 early here in favor of Rockledge. A minute in, Ryan Blount with all 4. The Tampa commit. Quick pass up to Damian Bryant. Bryant on the wing, deep 3, he's open, and he knocks it down with space. Trayvon Graves. And it's 4-3 as the Tigers get on the board, and they gave him space beyond the arc, and Graves knocks it down. Quick throw underneath. Blount is blocked by Damian Bryant, and that goes into the middle of the floor, and Cocoa draws another turnover. Damian Bryant will pass it up to Corey Peterson. Peterson to Graves. Graves moves to Bryant. Bryant out on the wing now. Pass inside. No looker pass. Still connects, and the layup falls for Kamari Haynes, and it's 5-4. Cocoa is taking the lead, and these refs are letting them play. They know it's a rivalry game. Good pickpocket there out of bounds. Stays Rockledge basketball.
That last play for Cocoa, not the way it's drawn up, but hey, whatever gets the ball in the basket.
Now to inbound is Terrence Shannon. Moves it back to Kiori Jordan Thomas. And he's going to let one fly from deep. No good. And rebounded and taking it up is Corey Peterson for the Cocoa Tigers. Quick pass out on the wing. Deep 3 is going to go up again. A little too far that time. It comes up short. And it'll be Rockledge basketball. Checking in for Rockledge is Conlon Oakley. He'll come in for Kiori Jordan Thomas. Terrence Shannon taking his time, coming up across the Raider at half court. 5:35 to go in the first quarter. 5-4 Cocoa with the early advantage. Quick drive, passes it out to Mark Christian. Now it's Ryan Blount. Blount with a size advantage, tries to drive it. Shots waved off and a foul on the floor on Cocoa. And he has a size advantage there, and he tried to use it there. Draws the foul. And they'll have it underneath the basket to inbound. CJ Kearns will have the honor of doing so. Gets it into Blount. Blount guarded by Damian Bryant. Conlon Oakley to the corner. Ryan Blount spins inside, puts up a shot. It's long. Good rebound by Kearns. Back into Mark Christian. Christian layup will fall. And Rockledge takes the lead back 6-5. And that was with a defender with a hand of his jersey. Knocks it down. 5 minutes to go in the first. 6-5 Rockledge with the lead. That pass to nobody on the bounce pass by Trayvon Graves. 6-5 Rockledge takes the lead back, and they have possession now. Terrence Shannon will walk it up the floor. No pressure yet out of Cocoa. Shannon moves it out on the wing. Now back up top to Christian. Christian looking for an outlet. Bounce pass to Blount. Blount down low to Kearns. Kearns puts up a mid-range, knocks it down. And Rockledge leads by 3, 8-5. It's been a game of runs. 4-0 run to start for Rockledge. 5-0 run by Cocoa. And now the last 4 points have been scored again by Rockledge. Down low, trying to get inside the entire defense. Back up top, deep three-pointer. Banks in and out for Damian Bryant, and a rebound by Kearns. Rockledge taking it the other way. Another empty possession for the Cocoa Tigers. Deep three by Ryan Blount. Never a doubt for him. And a timeout by Rockledge after the make as they lead by 6 on a 7-0 run. And that was confidence, never a doubt there by Ryan Blount, as you can't shoot it any better than that. First sponsor of the night that we'd like to thank is going to be Orange Pest Control. Orange Pest Control, the best in the business here in Brevard County for all your pest control needs. As they're founded in 2013, they strive to provide the most safest, most reliable pest control and lawn care services to all their neighbors, giving you the relief and peace of mind you deserve. Orange Pest Control has received recognition for their professional services as well as in the Expertise Award of Best Pest Control Companies of Melbourne in 2021. Their information down there at the bottom of your screen if you want to go check them out for any of your pest control lawn care needs.
So they're located right in Cocoa, and they are Brevard's best.
Out of the Rockledge timeout as the Raiders lead by 6. Inbounding for Cocoa will be Corey Peterson after the three made by Ryan Blount, who already has, I believe, 7 of the 11 points early for Rockledge. He averages 25, which in high school, at any level, is quite the feat. Quick move, driving in the lane. Bounce pass to the corner, pump fake and a drive. Kicks back, going up for the layup. It's the freshman Antonio Adderley for the bucket as he ends the short scoring drought for Cocoa. 11-7 is the lead now for Rockledge. Shannon looks, drives on his own, kicks to the corner. That is Oakley. Oakley nearly loses it. Kicks way back to Kearns. Kearns inside to Christian. In the corner, Shannon puts up a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Cocoa. Rockledge shoots 33% from beyond the arc. They've been good tonight. That one doesn't fall. Inside a double team. Now they kick out on the wing. Graves. And we got a foul on the floor and a push on Rockledge. Their first foul of the game. Cocoa has already accumulated 3 fouls. And we've talked about it plenty enough, but new rules this year and bonus. So if that number creeps up to 5 for Cocoa here in the first, it'll just be 2 shots. But for now, it stays at 3 for Rockledge. It stays at 1. Quick inbound right in the lane. Shot, layup high. Right up ahead, Terrence Shannon goes up for the layup on a fast break turn. And it's 13-7, Rockledge leading by 6. That's Terrence Shannon up ahead with the layup. Another drive in the lane through a double team, blocked straight up and down by Mark Christian. As Cocoa just attacking. Shannon block on the chase down, but the putback falls. Rockledge wants a goaltend, and it was close. Either way, they get the bucket. 15-7, Rockledge leads by 8. Rockledge keeps up the full court press. There's a double, a steal by Kearns. Bounce pass to Blount with the jam. Right on Corey Peterson. through a double team. Ryan Blount puts Rockledge ahead by 10.
And this gym has just exploded.
Three-pointer on the way, no good in transition. And ripped out by Blount. Kearns will try to corral it, and it will be Rockledge ball. As in the blink of an eye, Cocoa had the lead, and Rockledge has just gone on a big run, fueled by Ryan Blount. Timeout, Cocoa.
Now look, this is very similar to what happened. Role reversal, Rockledge versus Holy Trinity. Rockledge jumped out to a huge lead at Holy Trinity last week, and then out of nowhere, Holy Trinity battled their way back, got on a couple runs, and we ended up getting an overtime finish. But, you know, now you get to see Rockledge on that reverse side of formulating that run and battling from behind against this Cocoa team.
10-point lead here, double digits in the first quarter for Rockledge. Ryan Blount already in double digits by himself, outscoring Cocoa as a team right now. And a game like this is all about energy and momentum and how it swings, and like a pendulum, how it can go from one side to the other based on one dunk or three-pointer. So 10 points is nothing to fret at if you're Cocoa, but this Rockledge team is very strong, and you don't want to let them get going up the score. Still the first quarter, nothing to worry about if you're the Tigers, but great timeout by Coach Fuzzy Jones, and just to make sure you kind of keep your guys going at a high level this early in the game and don't get behind on yourself or on the floor. So 2:33 is the time here in the first quarter. 17-7, Rockledge ball and the lead. Terrence Shannon will walk it up. No hurry here to get it across half court. There to meet him will be Damian Bryant. Shannon off the screen by Blount. And double screen, here comes Kearns. Shannon through the lane, puts one up, blocked again. Rising up is Kamari Haynes for another block off the backboard. Haynes double team, pass outside to Graves. Graves and a foul called on Shannon. And again, Rockledge refs in the stands want the goaltend. And for now, I think he's good. I think these are clean blocks, but he's getting close. Checking back in for Rockledge is Mark Christian. Lauren Ward checked in for Cocoa in the break. Coming off the state championship in football for Lauren Ward. Mid-range with a hand in his face. Nice shot for Kamari Haynes. So he got the block on one end. Nice bucket on the other. 17-10.
Look, sometimes in basketball, a good play on defense translates to points on the other end.
Blount turns back, looking for space. Good defense in the corner. That's Tayshawn Mallard, lets a three go, nearly goes. A good rebound by Cocoa on the baseline. Trayvon Graves will walk it up. A minute and a half to go in the first. 7-point lead for Rockledge. Pass outside to Corey Peterson. Peterson back up top to Bryant. Bryant on the wing, three-pointer on the way. No good. That's something Cocoa struggled with early. They knocked down their first three-point try, but haven't had one since. Blount.
Ooh.
No whistle there. Triple team. Shot goes up, no good. And an ill-advised shot that time, really looking to draw a foul. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. 17-10 is the lead for Rockledge. Corey Peterson with the basketball. Pass on the wing to Damian Bryant. Bryant back to Peterson. Graves on the wing, back up top. Peterson looks, doesn't take it. Shannon applies the pressure inside to Lauren Ward, stolen away by Kearns. And Shannon will walk it up again. Taking their time, getting back on offense. Shannon, pass on the wing to Mallard. Mallard pumps, gives to Blount. Blount on a drive, he's stripped clean and taken by Cocoa. And now they're trying to turn a fast break of sorts. Rockledge got back quicker. In the corner up top, Lauren Ward loses it again. Another turnover by Cocoa. Up ahead, Ryan Blount. And one on the foul by Kamari Haynes. And what a first quarter by Ryan Blount. And with 11 seconds to go in the first quarter, Rockledge leads by 9. And Blount looking to make it 10. That's a heads-up play. He doesn't go up for the dunk or the quick layup. He switches over, goes back, gets the layup, and draws the foul. And now you have an opportunity for 3 instead of 2. And one shot here for Ryan Blount. Knocks it down. 20-10, Rockledge leads it. Shannon pressing Peterson. 5 to shoot. Makes him miss, and a block by Christian. And that is out off of Peterson. Rockledge will have it with 1 second. Good block and a follow through by Mark Christian as Shannon hit the deck. 1 second left in the first quarter. Kearns into Shannon. No shot. And that'll be it for our first quarter. Double-digit lead for the Rockledge Raiders. 20-10 is the lead early. As Coco hanging in there, but Ryan Blount, the big scorer in the first for Rockledge. And that has the Raiders up by 10 in tonight's rivalry game action. Sponsor of our second quarter, Gamerz R Us. We'll tell you more about them at our first break. Also on tonight, our other game of the week, Palm Bay and Holy Trinity basketball. 2 of the top teams in the county for sure. Definitely 2 of the top 3. And that only other one in conversation in the top 3 is this Rockledge team this season.
You know, Gamerz R Us, if you have a gamer in your life, and by gamer, I don't mean just video gamer. If you have someone who likes to do card games, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, all those kind of card games, Gamerz R Us is where you need to hit up. They have weekly tournaments. Go to their Facebook page. They're always posting tournaments and different events that they're doing. Just a great place if you like to go, you know, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I know I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan when I was a kid. If somewhere like Gamerz R Us had existed, that probably would have been my future.
Second 8 minutes go up on the board here, and a 10-point lead in the first quarter to Rockledge. And Coco, they're hanging in there. They're not getting blown out by any stretch. And but, well, on the scoreboard for the second, it said 109 to 20. Now we're in the 9th quarter. Scoreboard's having a moment here, but
hey,
8 minutes to go. Up back on the clock for the second quarter of action. 20-10 is the lead for Rockledge. Terrence Shannon walks it across half court, and we're underway. Quick move to Blount on the wing. Looking for help, maybe a screen. Christian right through the lane, through a double team, no good. Both teams doing that a lot, driving straight into the teeth of the defense, and 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the bucket, maybe a foul. Damian Bryant, pass on the wing to Graves. Back to Bryant, moves it to Peterson. Peterson from 3. No good, off the mark completely. And that's a turnover, Rockledge ball. And that was just a rush three-pointer, trying to get it off before the pressure came. And, well, rushing it's just as good as having pressure in your face.
Rockledge kind of slowing it down as they come across the midcourt stripe.
Shannon moves to Blount. Blount, quick pass to Kearns, and that's going to get waved off, and Kearns walked. And that's a turnover. In a game like this, something that you want to limit. First foul of sorts, though, in the game for Rockledge. Still under a minute into the second quarter. No score yet since the break. Pass on the wing is Graves. Graves inside. Turnaround look high for Peterson. Peterson back inside. Through a double team. Blocked by Mark Christian. Ryan Blount will get the ball. And the amount of blocks are just running up in the paint right now for both teams. Is, again, just running right at the teeth of the defense, looking for something. Blount spins and a foul called. Or actually, that's an offensive foul.
It was an offensive push. They're saying when he came in, he threw his forearm into the chest of a defender. I don't mind the call.
Yep. So that's a turnover. Coco ball again. Now Coco's been able to generate some turnovers here in the second quarter. They just got to score off of them. Having some trouble with the scoreboard. I believe there they fix it. 20-9 is the score. Shot no good that time. And that's going to be a foul. I was wondering this whole time. There was one two-pointer. They gave Coco 3. They finally go back and change it since the official score is 20-9. Rockledge leads by 11. Their game high. Checking in for Rockledge, Kiori Jordan Thomas. He will come in for Tayshawn Mallard. And the foul there is called on Rockledge. So Coco will inbound from under the basket. 6:35 to go in the second quarter. Still no score yet in the quarter. Outside, Kamari Haynes moves it to Damian Bryant. Bryant will hold up top, looking to set up off-ball movement. Pass out to Graves. Graves sets up for the deep three, knocks it down. His second tonight from beyond the arc. And the first bucket of the second quarter, 20-12. Rockledge lead cut to 8 there by Graves, and that's going to be a foul on Damian Bryant. Too much contact that time. Ryan Blount is set to inbound here for Rockledge off the foul. One apiece foul-wise here in the second quarter so far. And Shannon walks it across half court off the inbound. Kick over to Blount. Blount takes one step, moves the other way. Kearns from 3. No good, it's short. But Mark Christian with the offensive rebound, and he'll get a foul drawn. And that'll send Mark Christian to the line for 2. Rockledge shooting 73% from the line. Pretty solid, all things considered, but you want to knock him. You want to knock him down here. As they're gonna dry the floor here before the free throws. Just over 2 minutes into the second quarter. Only bucket was a 3 by Coco. 8-point game right now in favor of Rockledge as they'll have free throws coming up. Mark Christian for 2 shots here from the line. And airballs the first one. Cheerleaders give them a little tease on that one.
Like to give a shout out to 2 members of the Rockledge Raider community, former athletic director Miss Benita Holland and current teacher Wanda Kryaski. 2 women that embody Raider pride.
That pass into the second level of the stands, nobody there. And two missed free throws for Rockledge and a quick turnover by Coco as both teams trading not so great possessions. Shannon will walk it up again. Pass to Kearns. Much better job in the second quarter here by Coco, limiting Rockledge's weapons. Shannon trying to drive, kick out to Kearns, pump fake drive, no look pass. Shannon open from mid-range, he shorts it. Kearns goes out to get the rebound. Christian drives through 2, tries to dunk it, and Blount gets the offensive rebound, a putback. And I get it, you want the big flashy dunk, but in a double team, that's not the move. But luckily, Blount backs it up for the make.
Though, give it to Christian. He had it. He lost it when he was coming down with it.
Peterson outside, guarded by Blount, almost at half court. Peterson kicks to Graves. Graves steps inside, kicks outside. Now in the corner, 3-pointer goes up. No good off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, by Dante Williams. Williams moves to Peterson in the corner. Peterson kicks to Williams. Again, backing into the defense, but he gets it to fall anyway. Puts him back down by 8, 22-14 is the lead for Rockledge. Shannon calling out the offense as he moves it across half court. Pass into the corner. Back up top to Christian. Christian moves to Ryan Blount. Blount outside to Shannon. Shannon off the screen, drives, and a whistle. It's a foul on Coco. It's on the floor. It'll be an inbound to come for Rockledge. Checking in is Conlon Oakley and Tyler Whitson as they come in for Mark Christian and Kiori Jordan Thomas. There's the inbound to Kearns. Kearns kicks back to Blount. In and out, but a putback no good there by Conlon Oakley, and Rockledge done a great job with second chance points tonight. They don't get that one. Stevenson drives through the contact for the bucket. Good job by Rockledge keeping the hands up, not fouling, but they give up the bucket. 22-16, Rockledge leads by 6. Shannon passes underneath Blount, pump fake, shot goes. As a successful pump fake opens up the bucket. 8-point lead for the Raiders. Double team here, Stevenson gets the pass out. Stolen by Blount, rises up and the finger roll finish. Again, good discipline, not just dunking it, you get the easy make. They go up by 10. Eve across the court, Corey Peterson. Peterson's shot doesn't go. Good rebound by Rockledge. Up ahead, Ryan Blount. And that's going to be a charge.
Hey, listen, great job there by Corey Peterson there to get there and get to the spot first. That's all that was. That was a race to the spot.
I think that was a good call. I think
yes.
He set his feet. Blount goes up for it, and I think the feet were set.
Yes.
The Rockledge refs in the stands definitely don't agree, but that's one of those calls that they rarely get right, and I think that time they did. I think the feet did get set in time, and it's an offensive call. Out into the corner. Pass back up top to Romeo Johnson. He moves to Graves. Graves, deep three-pointer. No good that time, a little too far. Good rebound by Kearns. Up ahead, Ryan Blount. One-on-one, good crossover, and the bucket by Ryan Blount.
That was just too smooth, Jackson.
Great fake by Blount. 12-point lead, the biggest of the night for Rockledge. Peterson nearly loses it. And that's going to be a foul called on Coco. And again, that's a good job calling it both ways as they get the charge on the other end. As checking in for Rockledge, Tayshawn Mallard, Mark Christian, as they do a great job of rotating their starters. I mean, they're about 7 or 8 deep for the Raiders.
Like to welcome Coco City Councilman Alex Goins.
Terrence Shannon walking it up again. Rockledge leads by 12, 2.5 minutes to go in the second. Shannon moves it to Conlon Oakley. Oakley to Whitson. Whitson, bounce pass underneath, batted away by Coco. It'll stay Rockledge ball. Shannon. Inbound, quick inbound under the basket. And a foul there. Christian will head to the line for 2 more. Went 0 for 2 on his last trip. But cheerleaders are going at it.
Hey, look, again, this is a rivalry where you get 2 games. You get the game on the court, and then you will have the 2 cheerleading squads calling each other out. Coco with the "you don't want the smoke," and Rockledge cheerleaders with "if you want some back in," or "you don't want no black and blue, but if you want some, come get some."
First shot goes for Christian this time. He was 0 for 2 last time, but he looked a little off this time. Knocks down the first. And he still goes 1 for 2, so he's 1 for 4 from the line. 13-point lead for Rockledge. Romeo Johnson into the corner. Graves back up top to Johnson. Quick move into the paint. Through a double team and a steal by Tayshawn Mallard. 2 minutes to go in the second. Shannon. Shannon pass too high, stolen by Coco. And again, the paint for both of these teams, great defense down low. And they're not going to give up those looks. Quick drive to the corner. 3-pointer on the way. No good by Kamari Haynes. Doesn't follow a shot, but his teammates do. Good rebound, put back jam by Kamari Haynes. Oh my. 29-18, 11-point lead, but that was nice for Coco. And now the energy swinging back their way. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Yes, it is good. On a high arcing bounce and a finish for Conlon Oakley. Off the back of the rim all the way up and down. Now they lead by 14. 3-pointer on the other end, sails long. 1 minute to go in the first half, 14-point lead for Rockledge. Tyler Whitson walks it up now. He moves it to Terrence Shannon. Shannon into the corner. Oakley again. Another three. Back to back for Conlon Oakley. And it's a 17-point Rockledge lead, their biggest of the night. Trayvon Graves passes to Damian Bryant in the corner. Pump fake, back up top. Move, steal by Shannon. Fast break. Through the contact, he gets it to go. No foul. Rockledge leads by 19 with 20 seconds to go in the half. Defense starting to get tighter. Kick out Graves. Graves through a double. Gets the pass to Johnson. Over in the corner. No good again from three. Rebound by Whitson. 5 to shoot. Rockledge moves it up to Shannon. 3, 2, Oakley at the buzzer. No good. For the Rockledge Raiders peaking at the end of the first half as they are on a roll and they lead it by 19, 37 to 18. Rockledge leads Cocoa at the break.
Folks, we'll be back for second half action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, everyone. So I'm going to show the Rockledge dance drill team, but it's still going to have to be muted because Facebook will take us down for copyright. But you'll be able to see them dance, just won't be able to hear the music.
We're on yellow. Welcome everybody back here to the second half of action. 1 half down, 1 to go here from Rockledge. And tonight's rivalry basketball action, 37-18, as it is a 19-point lead for Rockledge at the half. Corey Peterson to inbound, and Coco will start with the ball in the second half, and we're underway in the third quarter. Romeo Johnson with it. Quick pass down low, back outside to Damian Bryant. Bryant to Graves, deep three. He knocks down his third of the night as Trayvon Graves gets it started from beyond the arc in the second half. 37-21 the score now, Rockledge out front. A great shot by Graves, and on Coco's side, he's been the one with the most success from beyond the arc. Screen by Kearns. Shannon, quick drive through a triple team. Someone's got to be open. There's a foul anyway. Shots waved off. So early foul here on Coco. And well, even though they did get a foul, you had a triple team in there. And for Rockledge, well, A, you're glad you don't get a steal, but if you're Coco, you're glad they don't find whoever was open. Bound to be somebody. Shannon to inbound out of the foul. Off the cut, Mark Christian goes up, it's swatted away by Trayvon Graves, but Rockledge holds on to it. Ryan Blount over on the wing, pump fakes, drives through the lane, and he'll be fouled. Or no, it's an offensive foul. That I don't get. Yeah, all right, offensive foul on Blount that time. Quick step inside by Coco, blocked by Mark Christian. Kiori Jordan Thomas kicks it out now to Shannon, and again, the paint play offensively for Coco is not working. Rockledge's defense, and really for Rockledge too, they haven't been great in the paint. Blount on the move, three. Doesn't need to set his feet as it falls on the lane in the corner. $19-point lead for Rockledge, 40-21. Graves steps to the corner. Stevenson skies it over the rim. No good that time, and a rebound by Rockledge. Kiori Jordan Thomas goes under. Back into the corner to Blount. Blount threw a lot of contact. No good that time as he hits the floor. Way up ahead to Graves now for Coco, trying to turn it quickly. Pass down low to Haynes. Kamari Haynes stuck on the baseline, got to get it out. Gets it to the corner. Graves pump fakes in the lane, back outside of the corner. Haynes kicks back to Bryant. Bryant from the free throw line, no good. And a rebound by Rockledge. Shannon gets free, and a foul on Coco. And it'll be Rockledge basketball. C.J. Kearns to inbound on the baseline for the Raiders. Terrence Shannon will walk it up. Now Coco putting on a light full court press here with Romeo Johnson. But, well, not even a full court press, just a little press there to keep him on his toes. Quick pass down low. Mark Christian through a contact. Big block there and a foul called on Kamari Haynes. So it'll be 2 shots to come for Mark Christian. His third trip to the line, 1 for 4 so far tonight. And that one was all ball with one hand, and the other hand a little bit too much of a push. Christian knocks down the first.
Curtis Payne, I will give you this one warning. We do not tolerate the absurd language towards student athletes or towards coaches. So next one, you're gone from the page.
2 for 2 there for Mark Christian. He's gone 0 for 2, 1 for 2, and 2 for 2. Graves, that's a deep three and a little too far that time. Another miss. Fast break up ahead. Mark Christian stripped away by Graves. Christian keeps it in and goes right to Coco. What a strip away by Trayvon Graves, but there's a steal. Mark Christian again going to run it, and he draws the foul. He's frustrated he didn't get the bucket, but he'll get 2 shots. This is his 4th trip to the line as we haven't seen too many free throws for either team, but Mark Christian has been able to draw them early and often. So 2 shots for Mark Christian. 3 trips, 0 for 2, 1 for 2, 2 for 2. We'll see what we get this time. Can't get much better than the last one. Knocks down the first. Check it in for Coco. Antonio Adderley for Rockledge. Tayshawn Mallard. And again, both these teams do a great job of rotating. Got deep rosters, something that'll be good down the stretch, especially if you go deep in a tournament. That depth is huge. Along with free throw shooting. Mark Christian goes 2 for 2 again. That one as good as you can get it. 44-21 Rockledge with a game high lead of 23 as this one starting to get out of hand for the Rockledge Raiders. Graves in the corner, double team, back out to Haynes. Haynes moves it. That one in the lane, no good by Romeo Johnson. Put back by Adderley and one for the freshman Antonio Adderley with a shot to have a 3-point play to cut it back to 20. Good play by Adderley through the contact in an area of the floor that Coco struggled in below the basket. And he knocks it down. And one is converted. 20-point lead still for Rockledge. 44-24 Mallard. Passes to Kiori Jordan Thomas. Jordan Thomas on a drive through the contact up the side of the backboard. Coco ball. And again, driving straight into the paint. Not working on either end.
Sheila Brothers, thank you. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on Brevard Sports Network. Hope to see more of you as we hop into all these postseason soccer, basketball, and get ready to do spring sports.
That ball batted up in the air, stolen by C.J. Kearns. Terrence Shannon brings it up. No look pass to Mark Christian. He's going to get doubled, and he walked. And again, that is one thing Coco has done really well at, is limiting the paint play while not in transition. So it will be Coco basketball number 2. We'll have it'll be Romeo Johnson on the inbound from Antonio Adderley. Halfway through the third, 20-point lead for Rockledge as Coco is going to need to mount a run. They have the time to do it, but they're going to have to find a spark here. Outside it is Damian Bryant. Now moving all the way down low, batted away by Shannon. It'll be Coco ball into the basket. Inbounding for Coco, Romeo Johnson. Johnson gets it out to Damian Bryant. Deep 3 by Graves. No good there. And rebound will go out off of Christian. So Coco will hold on to the possession. Checking in for Rockledge, Conlon Oakley, who was hot at the end of the first half. Haven't seen him at all here in the third. Deep shot there, no good. Rebound by Rockledge as Coco relying a lot on the 3-point shot right now. Shannon brings it up, steps back, kicks to C.J. Kearns. Kearns back to Shannon. And Shannon gets stripped driving down the paint. Good job getting back by Rockledge. In the corner, open 3. No good there, but a good offensive rebound by Adderley. Adderley steps out of bounds. And that's an unforced error there. And, well, that's not true at all. That was a forced error by the defense. And that'll be a turnover. Shannon, now the full court press coming for Coco. Oakley up ahead. Drives through the contact for the bucket. 22-point lead for Rockledge. Romeo Johnson brings it across half court for Coco. 3 minutes to go in the third. 22-point lead for Rockledge. That ball batted up in the air and stolen by Rockledge. Fast break up ahead. Whitson goes all the way. No good through the contact. Good defense by Coco. They're going to run it. Graves kicks down. Haynes with the jam with 2 hands. And it can be in the rule book, but I'll fight till the day I die. That is my least favorite call in high school sports, that is a technical foul.
Yeah, I mean,
that's just, yeah. I hate it. I'm not saying the refs aren't doing a good job.
Right.
It's in the book.
Right.
I don't like it.
Right. No, they're calling the foul. That is there in the book. But, and look, it might be because you and I are young. But you should still be allowed to celebrate when you dunk in high school.
Because now those 2 points get erased, and it's back to 22 and Rockledge ball. So I don't know. I don't know. Checking in at the break for Rockledge, Isaiah Johnson, as the Raiders lead by 22. Still, though, credit to him. That was a great play and a good dunk. And actually, the technical was called on his teammate, so something may have been said.
Okay.
It wasn't on the dunk when they called it into the scorer's table. And quick pass inside. Kearns is fouled, and he'll get 2 shots for C.J. Kearns, the Navy commit. Two and a half minutes to go in the third. 22-point lead for Rockledge. And C.J. Kearns knocks down the first, puts Rockledge up by 23. Checking in for Coco, Dante Williams.
Now, back to your point on the dunk. Agreed. It didn't look like he was calling it on the celebration. Yeah. His teammate may have said something. If that's the call,
they said it was number 4 who was off on the wing.
Okay. Well then, if that's the call, then, and I'm
just a free plug for my criticisms of the rules. I guess. Down low, mid-range jumper, short that time, rebounded by Isaiah Johnson. Way up ahead to Oakley. Conlon Oakley through 3 guys, gets it to fall, and Oakley has had a good game off the bench. And Rockledge will take a time up by 26. We'd like to thank Gamerz R Us for sponsoring. As Caleb talked about earlier, the best in all kinds of gaming, video gaming, card gaming, all the kinds. So if you're a gamer yourself or no one, you got to go check them out. They got a New Year's event going on right now. And you can stop by the store located in Cocoa on Dixon Boulevard. Or for more information, you can visit them online at www.gamerswithaz.net or call them at 321-735-7057. So again, Rockledge rolling in at 10-5, Cocoa at 3-6, and Cocoa's starting to adjust, hit their stride, but this is going to be, if it stays this way, a tough loss to drop them to 3-7. So they're going to have to start picking up wins at some point. The Cape Coast Conference Tournament, a great place to do so. Right now they're slated to play Cocoa Beach in the first round, a little Cocoa versus Beach. Should be fun. Rockledge, I believe, is a 1 seed in their region. 3-pointer on the way, no good. By Damian Bryant, rebounded by Rockledge. Terrence Shannon, pass over to Tyler Whitson. C.J. Kearns, no good. Good rebound by Rockledge, and they call it travel. Good job by Coco getting him to the floor. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Damian Bryant walking it up for Coco. Now in the corner, back up top. Graves moves it to Bryant. Bryant through a double. And that one gets deflected head-on into the stands by Tyler Whitson. At this rate, Coco is going to have to have a big fourth quarter. Something they're capable of doing, but Rockledge isn't slowing. Well, they are slowing down, but the tempo, not the pace of their scoring. Back up top, Peterson into the corner. Quick pass down low. Adderley trying to back it down, not going to happen. And a fight for the ball. And it is a tie-up, which will go to Rockledge. And now Rockledge should be in bonus when the next defensive foul occurs, as Coco has accumulated 5, which is 2 shots for any defensive foul, regardless of shooting. Shannon on the drive, goes up with it, knocks it down from the free throw line. Nice shot. 28-point lead for Coco, or for Rockledge. 54-26. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Out into the corner for Kamari Haynes. Haynes outside to Stevenson. Outside to Graves. Graves pump fake, step back. Had a shot, didn't take it. Down low, Haynes open. He rises up for the dunk. Kamari Haynes again rises up for the two-hand flush. I believe that's his third of the night. 35 seconds to go in the third. 26-point lead for Rockledge. Oakley through a triple team. Not going to go. He gets his own rebound, though, and nails the putback. And Rockledge has doubled him up. 56-28, 20 seconds to go in the third. Corey Peterson moves it to Graves. Graves batted. Peterson back to Graves high. Graves hauls it in. 10 to shoot. That one's out off of Rockledge. Coco ball to inbound with 8 seconds to go in the third. They'll be looking for the last shot. Corey Peterson gives to Graves. 5 to shoot. Peterson going to try and step in. Free throw line tipped. And that'll do it for the third quarter of action. Rockledge has doubled up the score. 56-28. The Raiders lead as they're just going to try and close this one out and get the big rivalry win in a big statement fashion.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, fourth quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network.
And welcome you back live. Fourth quarter sponsored by Orange Pest Control. We'll tell you more about them at the first break. Final 8 minutes up on the clock, and Rockledge making a statement. They lead by 28. Pass inside. Now back on the wing to Haynes. Kamari Haynes gives back to Trayvon Graves. Graves bounce pass to Stevenson. Stevenson to Haynes in the corner. Haynes, quick dish on the back end. Stolen but out of bounds by Tyler Whitson. It'll be an inbound for Coco. And before we get that, it'll be a timeout by Coco. Still 7:43 to play. And now we get a quick break in order to tell you about Orange Pest Control. Orange Pest Control uses reduced risk products that are tough on pests, but not your loved ones. They offer free retreatment so you can feel confident knowing you have the best service in town. From pest control to termite treatment to bed bug treatment to rodent control and lawn services. Orange Pest Control is the top choice in Brevard County. For more information or for a free quote, visit www.goorangepest.com or for immediate service, call 321-631-1974. 7:43 to play in this one. 28-point lead for Rockledge here in the fourth quarter. They're winning.
These games are why you love high school basketball.
As here we are out of the timeout. These stands are divided right down the middle. Coco one side, Rockledge the other. Foul called there. And heading to the line for two shots will be Dante Williams for Coco. First shot for Williams is no good for Dante Williams. And Williams goes 1 for 2 as he nails the second. Cuts into the lead by 1 that time. Shannon moves it across half court. Shannon turns to Blount. Blount inside. That's Nick Turner. Now back to Ryan Blount. Blount deep 3, no good. And a rebound by Trayvon Graves. Graves flying through the defense, loses it. Stevenson goes up and down and 1 for Corey Peterson. And a nice start to the 4th here for Cocoa. If they can turn a 3-point play here. You got to score on every end here. On every trip for Cocoa. Corey Peterson on the end 1. Peterson misses the end 1. Rebounded by Rockledge. Terrence Shannon moves it up. Just over a minute into the 4th, 56-31. Rockledge leads by 25. 3-pointer on the way, and good for Tyler Whitson. And a big 3 to fall there. Puts them back up by 28. And we got a timeout on the floor. 6:47 to go in the game. Timeout, Rockledge. And this isn't a timeout for any sort of, I think, criticism, but this is to get this energy up. And cheerleaders are going head to head.
Again, rivalries like this are why you love high school sports. You during the timeouts, you have the cheerleaders going at it with who can do the most stunts, and it's awesome. And this is why I hope we never lose this with high school sports.
As Cocoa brings it up the floor, 6:40 to go in the game. Quick drive by Stevenson out in the corner. Dante Williams moves it, tipped by Shannon Graves. Pass stolen by Williams. Dante Williams snatches it, misses. Graves puts it on the floor, blocked from behind, and a foul called. And Dante Williams will head to the line again. His last trip, he was 1 of 2. And you'd love to get both here and cut back into the lead. But they're going to need a lot to fall their way for Cocoa to win this game. No good on the first. Trayvon Graves actually at the line, not number 5, so this is his first trip, and he's 0 for 1 right now.
Folks, I do apologize for the occasional skipping. Unfortunately, the internet signal has gone somewhere. I don't know.
0 for 2 for Graves. Blount with the rebound for Rockledge. And Blount loses it. Pass up ahead to Graves. Graves in the corner, cuts through, loses a handle, and that's Rockledge ball. .6:15 to play. 28-point lead for Rockledge. 59-31 as they're going to dry the floor here.
Come on. Come on.
Three fouls early here in the 4th for Rockledge, 0 for Cocoa. And that's exactly where you're going to be if you're Cocoa in the 4th quarter. Trailing is not fouling. But they got to bring a full court press here soon. Heave up the head. Ryan Blount pump fakes. Sets a drive. 6 back to Kearns. Now it's Shannon. Outside. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Ryan Blount with the rebound. He backs it in. Knocks it down through the contact. And what a night for Ryan Blount. And Rockledge leads by a game-high 30. Back outside now is Haynes. Haynes kicks to Peterson. Peterson down low. Good defense by Kearns. Hands all over it, no fouling. And that'll be a foul on Adderley. First foul of the fourth for Coco. Subs being made there. Inbounding for Rockledge is Ryan Blount. 30-point lead for the Raiders. Terrence Shannon brings it up. Coco has the press, but not a tight press. Driving in, Blount through all the contact, no good. Rebound by Graves. Peterson back on the wing. Graves pump fake, step over three, in and out for Traven Graves. Terrence Shannon moves it up to Blount. 5 minutes to play in this one. Shannon inside to Kearns, wide open at the free throw line. It's good. And now Rockledge has more than doubled up. Coco scores. 63-31 is the lead for the Raiders. And Peterson puts up a three, no good. And a rebound by C.J. Kearns. And Terrence Shannon moving it quick up ahead. Mark Christian misses the dunk, but Ryan Blount backs him up for the layup. The second chance points for Rockledge have been key tonight. Another good one there by Ryan Blount. Kick to the corner. Graves, step back, moves underneath to Romeo Johnson. Now outside to Haynes, wide open in the corner, no good. And it was going to be a rebound by Coco, but it's a foul on Romeo Johnson in doing so. Ryan Blount to inbound here for Rockledge on the foul. Terrence Shannon now with it across half court with 4 minutes to go. Terrence Shannon passed down to Ryan Blount. Blount quadruple teamed and he draws the foul. And the cheerleaders are back at it. Ryan Blount to shoot two. Rockledge with nobody down to rebound as Blount knocks down the first. That's confidence in your shooter. Ryan Blount knocks down the first. Checking in for Coco is Romeo Johnson. As the ref pulled Mark Christian out of the game for some odd reason. So checking in will be Tayshawn Mallard. Checking in for Coco is Gregory McCulloch. Blount knocked down the first. Ryan Blount goes 2 for 2 at the line. 36-point lead for Rockledge. 3.5 minutes to play, big lead for the Raiders. Quick move into the paint, back out to Damian Bryant. Bryant circles back up top. Heave across to Graves. Graves, quick dish inside. McCulloch is fouled. 2 shots to come for Gregory McCulloch. Two shots coming for Gregory McCulloch. He misses the first. Checking in for Rockledge, Ethan Alexander and Isaiah Johnson as C.J. Kearns and Terrence Shannon head back to the bench. I think this will be the start of the final rotations for Rockledge with 2.5 minutes of play. They lead by 36, and McCulloch knocks down the second. Blount turns, passes, taken by McCulloch, and a foul is called there. 2 shots to come again for Greg McCulloch. knocked down one of his 2 on his last trip. So 2 shots to come for Gregory McCulloch. Under 2 minutes to play here from Rockledge. Clock stays running due to the score. McCulloch knocks down the first. McCulloch with the second. No good that time. 1 for 2. Mallard moving it up to Ethan Alexander. Alexander passes to Mallard. Mallard quick into the dish in the lane. And a travel by Isaiah Johnson. Running up on a minute to go, and a huge win here on rivalry night for the Rockledge Raiders. I mean, these games are typically close, Caleb. Bound to be one of the bigger margins in series history. Good layup there to finish by Greg McCulloch, who's been racking up a lot of points here for Cocoa. 1 minute to play here from Rockledge. The Raiders lead by 32. Tayshawn Mallard with a double team. Passes to Ethan Alexander from 3. No good. Mallard gets a rebound. Put back off the glass. No good. And we got a foul on Cocoa. Clock continues to run. Cocoa is in bonus, but I don't know if that's going to matter at this point in the game, as Mallard will take his 2 shots. Clock continues to tick. First shot goes by Tayshawn Mallard, puts him up by 33. And this will be the final shot of the game as the Rockledge Raiders with a big rivalry game win over the Cocoa Tigers by 34 points, 69-35. Cocoa wants to score again. No good on the buzzer beater. And a big win by Rockledge on rivalry night, 69-35. The Raiders advance to 11-5. Cocoa falls to 3-7. Thanks to Orange Pest Control and Gamerz R Us for sponsoring. Thanks all of you for tuning in. Congratulations to the Rockledge Raiders. And I don't know if the Palm Bay game's still going on. If it is, Palm Bay and Holy Trinity basketball on BSN. If not, have a great night. Keep it a sports night. Make it a good night. And thanks for watching the Brevard Sports.